Hey, what's up, you? Welcome back to the channel where today, metal. Let's go.
New trend in metal for 2025. This year, we're gonna just listen to the music and shut the f*** up.
Great! Well, thanks for coming, everyone. See you next time. Seriously, though, that would be nice. Wouldn't it? That would be super sweet. Now, of course, it's all in jest. It's obviously a joke. Majority of people are just listening to the music. A very small fraction of a percentage of people decide to use their interest in the subculture to get views and likes and stuff, which is fine. Except when girls do it. They always have a really fantastic way of bastardizing the entire thing. It's like metal, but make it s***y. Here's a song that's not metal, talking about how metal I am. I don't get the irony. I'm just a girl. So unbelievable. Judge a mother flippin' book by its mother flippin' cover. I don't even know the name of that song. It's so stupid, dude. It's so stupid. Do you know what makes you more metal? Do you know what proves that you're a metalhead more than a song calling you a metalhead? Listening to metal does. Yeah. But yes, listening to metal and shutting the F up. It's not really conducive to this new age of social media where everything needs to be put on social media in order for people to know that it even exists. So I'm glad people are listening to metal and also not shutting the F up and talking about it. I've already spoken about how that's the most fun and gayest. Actually, was it gay? I don't think it was. I think it was vibrantly heterosexual. I think it was aggressively heterosexual, actually, I think. I would say it was so not gay, it looked gay. But it was just like aggressively hetero. I know a lot of people these days like to assume if it's fun and flamboyant, it's gay. That's not true. Heteros like to have a ton of fun. Like have sex. And have babies that turn out to be gay. Seriously, ask your parents their lore. Is it a straight, gray, beige, boring, hetero story where nothing happens and they just accidentally fell into each other when slipping on some potato salad? No. It's usually got like a load of drugs and alcohol in it. And Mötley Crüe may have been there. I'm so sick of a specific part of the LGBTQ assuming that if it's fun, it's gay, and heteros are boring. I don't know how I got into this, but I would recommend everyone listening, regardless of Mötley Crüe playing or not, I recommend you exercise feminism from your body, okay? Get it out of your life. Stop looking at everything through the lens of feminism. Boys, especially the kind of boys that beg for pussy, get rid of it entirely, okay? Stop with the female white knighting, the male feminist. Stop with the male feminist shit, okay? Change it up. Women are looking for men now. Not pussies. Yeah, the strongest person I know is my mom, and all the women in my life. Oh, I think I just heard every vagina in a 20-mile radius dry up simultaneously. Do not buy into the con that is feminism. Drop it entirely from your life. And suddenly, colors will be more vibrant. You'll care about much less shit. You'll find yourself getting angry about far less. You'll actually discover that a lot of things that you thought were problems actually weren't. And the problems that were there were self-inflicted. Seriously, feminism is in a phase at the moment where it benefits nothing but the white women that wield it, okay? So, if you're not one of these women that's trying to get power and control over others, it's not serving a purpose. If you have to use the male feminist angle to get into a chick's vagina, maybe that's not a vagina you should be trying to get into. Start with Mötley Crüe. Apparently makes feminism get out of your body. Like an exorcism. Like Pazuzu coming out of your body, entering the soft, moist butthole of another little soft leftist soy boy. Yeah, people's moms is aggressively not gay. It has been confirmed. Also, if your mom slept with Tommy Lee, I highly suggest she gets checked, and I think maybe you should get checked as well, just in case maybe it was a really aggressive form of hepatitis. There is an incredible double standard whenever it comes to bands and male fans and female fans. Most male fans are like, yeah, I nearly got to the front of a show. I nearly got to see the guy I paid the ticket to go see. Isn't that amazing? That's so cool. Whereas female stories of going to bands' live shows is like, yeah, we got there and got given a backstage pass immediately, hung out with them in the green room, gave 3 of them blowjobs, the other 2 hand jobs, and high-fived one of their moms. And we get invited back for dinner every year. Or failing that, it's, yeah, I met the bassist or the guitarist or the singer, usually the singer, after the show, and we just drank and spoke all night and shared a passionate kiss, and off into the night he went. Again, men with the crumb of attention that they got, or the morsel of an experience they got from live shows. It's just like, yeah, I nearly got the sweat on me from his hair when he was headbanging. It was nearly there. Seriously, from like being in the metal/goth scene, it's usually metalheads, because goths usually don't go to goth shows. There's a reason for that. But girls going to metal shows, they almost always have a story, almost always have a story of when they went backstage or hung out with the band all night, and they were super nice. Like, wow, I thought, like, meeting tons of fans, they would have been, like, really intolerant or something, or, like, really rude, but no, they just wanted to hang out with me all night. Is that right, pretty girl? Is that right, pretty girl? That the band wanted to hang out with you for the whole night? Wow, you must be so special and different. Or have a pussy. When I go on tour, I'm exclusively having the hairiest, sweatiest dudes come backstage. Or in fact, just not do that at all. And just have VIP tickets, maybe. Keep it fair.
Look, I'm really just a lover, so never...
Really just another? Is that the lyric there? Because, yeah, you kind of really are just another chick using this god-awful, this awful, cringe, ironic song to say that you're a metalhead. Just be a metalhead. You don't need a song telling everyone that, like, you love metal. I'm a metalhead. I may not look like I like metal, but I do. Just listen to any metal song. It says the exact same thing without following a TikTok trend. A TikTok trend. It's so unserious. Metal is so not serious. There is like and I think, do you know what? I figured it out because it's all dudes. There is a pervasive sense of comedy within metal, right? A comedic undertone in almost all metal. They realize that, yeah, there is like a very silly aspect to what they're doing. These are weird noises to be making. These are weird and dorky, nerdy things to be writing songs about. We all know they sound good, but if we take this too seriously, it kind of makes it stupid. Occasionally, you do get the ones that are like super serious, but for the most part, there is like jokey fun times most of the time. Because it's all dudes. And dudes know how to have fun. Excellent use of that filter. See, this is the problem with things becoming too commercialized. This is one of the reasons why there's not too many big goth influencers, because you guys do it here as well. You're all for it. You're like, yeah, goth influencer, metal band, whatever. The thing that I like in this sub culture is like getting big and more people can see it. Yay, we're getting big. After a certain point, everyone hits the f***ing brakes. Everyone hits the brakes. They're like, too big, too famous, too popular. Slipknot's going through that at the moment. In fact, Slipknot's been going through that for like the last 20 years. Everyone's like, oh, like in the mall or something, like 1998. Just like, oh my God, this is like the best. Everyone needs to hear this. In like a record store in America or something. Just like, oh my goodness. Iowa? Or maybe actually just Slipknot back then, wasn't it? Like the original album. Oh, this is the best thing. More people need to hear this. Everyone, come listen to this band I found. We need to make these guys huge because this is so good. Everyone needs to hear it. And everyone was like, yeah, it needs to be the biggest thing ever because it's so good and they deserve it. They're such good boys, writing such amazing stuff for us to listen to. And everyone's like, yay, they're getting so big. And then after a certain point, I don't know when it is, maybe when they go on a late night talk show and play there or something, I guess. When they start headlining festivals, probably. People are just like, they're not metal. What changed? The music didn't change. Yeah, but the popularity. So there's a popularity aspect to this. Interesting. And it's the same with goth influencers. This is why there's not many of them. They're only allowed to get so big. And the fans are like, yeah, let's support them, get them super big. And then after a certain point, everyone starts trying to tear you down. And I'm not even just talking about me. Like, every goth influencer has had this. You reach a point, they all turn on you, and they all try and take you down. It's innate. It's like an innate sense of tribalism within subcultures. It's not even just goth, it's like metal as well. Emo, I get. Maybe not so much emo. Emo was always commercialized, that's why everyone hated it. But yes, your goth/metalhead status, it's sort of intrinsically linked to how underground you are, how unknown you remain. You can only get so big. You can't rise beyond the cave that it originates in. You can't ascend above a glass ceiling that has been constructed by the fans themselves. Once you get too big, they make sure you don't get any bigger. In fact, if they have the power to do so, they will bring you right back down again. It's what's happening with Slipknot. It's what happened to a lot of these bands, like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park. As soon as they got too big and commercialized, like, people just went in and started, like, their own fans went in and were, like, trying to destabilize them and bring them back down again, so it was like theirs. How dare you try to expand and expose the subculture to the mainstream? Don't do that, naughty boy.
I'm not even emo, jackass.
It was funnier before the ending. Listen, guys, I'm gonna upset you a little bit here. And probably the women, too. Now, this isn't always the case, but generalizations usually do have statistical data to back it up. And as we all know, statistics do not apply to the individual. So stay with me here. Almost all female metalheads are quote-unquote posers, okay? They got it from their last boyfriend. Any interest a girl has, they may have actually just got it from their last boyfriend. It's almost always the case. So guys, if you're like, oh my god, a girl that's into metal, we're gonna be together. She got it from her ex-boyfriend who she likely still speaks to. Guys, seriously, you ever come across a girl and it's like, oh my god, she's like into this really cool niche thing that usually it's just guys are into, but she's into it. Wow, she's like different and unique. She got it from a boyfriend. Ask where she got it from. In fact, don't even ask that, 'cause she'll lie. Just ask what her boyfriend used to listen to. Like, what did he listen to? What was he into? Or the first boyfriend you had, where did you get it from? There's nothing wrong with it. It's a dating tactic or a mating tactic, right? It's like you assume some of the interests of a potential partner that you're interested in. There's nothing wrong with it, getting into it that way, but they do. Oh, it's so cool. She says like and stuff, and she's like into all this cool grindcore stuff, and she hates libtards. Ask her what her boyfriend did. What kind of stuff he was into. It might sound oddly similar. Seriously, until interesting guys with interesting hobbies and interests come along, chicks are usually just watching Love Island and shopping. Sometimes at the same time, actually. It's a card while they're watching Love Island on their phone. And then they spot you. Weirdly attractive metalhead in JCPenney's or whatever. I don't know stores. And suddenly, in order to get close to you, she decides to adopt your favorite band. Oh, you like Goblin Squelcher? I love Goblin Squelcher. She knows nothing about Goblin Squelcher, but she's gonna know everything about it, because now she's obsessed with you. So she's gonna adopt all of your favorite shit so that you can bond better. And then when this relationship inevitably ends, that's now her personality that she takes to the next guy. And the next guy is then like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. A girl who's actually into guy stuff. That's so awesome and unique. Except she just got it from a boyfriend. I can't wait to see the exceptions to the rule in the comment section below, but you know I'm right. There's nothing wrong with it. There's definitely nothing wrong with me being right. Anyway, guys. Can't wait for that to be put into a reel and put on Instagram. Can't wait to read the comments on that. I'll catch you guys next time.